This is Liberty Prime with Base Builders, and welcome back to the Long Dark. Woohoo! Would you look at that? For once, we are not dehydrated when we're waking up. That's very nice. Apparently, it's really a great idea to guzzle a whole bunch of water right before you go to bed. Works great in game, but in real life, you would be spending at least a little bit of time in here in the middle of the night. But hey, video game logic is, something that you need to just learn to go with, I guess. All right, now what are we going to do today? Let's see. Well, first of all, let's see what time of day it is. Where's that tab button? There we go. All right, so we got a good amount of daytime left. That's nice. Well, one of the biggest things I want to do today is explore, but I think that I should definitely lighten the load because I do remember loading up quite a bit. Yeah, I'm at 71.98 pounds, so we're going to have to fix that one. Okay, let's see, we're not going to go through the all at the moment. I think that I'm going to put this down, but not in here. Let's just go ahead and do that while we're thinking of it. Ooh. Boy, I should probably get my fingers on the correct keys here. There we go. W, not Q. Although it's good to know that it apparently Q or 2 or something like that. Yeah, I think that must have been 2 that I had my fingers hovering over. Let's see, I'm going to scooch over just a little bit and maybe make it a little bit easier to drop stuff where I want it. All right, this gets dropped, and so does this. It's not the worst thing in the world if I have a little bit of extra cedar on me, and I might just leave that there. That's close enough. Maybe I can stand here and... Yeah, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try standing there, and then I can kind of pile it up. Let's see if this works as desired. Get nice and square to it. Drop, drop. Well, I don't know if that did what I wanted because I still only see 2 pieces of cedar here. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't disappear it somehow. Maybe it just, they might have both fallen right on top of that and seem like they're the same thing. I'm a little bit nervous now, so I'm going to pick these up. Okay, yeah, that is... All right, that's good. Let's drop that one right back down. Kind of wish that I could see a little bit more clearly that there are actually 4 there. That might help. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? Let's see, what all can we put in various places? We've got plenty of nice loot to display on our tables. Let's see if there's anything else here. I'm going to keep this book on me for fire starting purposes, and the same with these newsprint rolls, although I guess I should probably turn those into tinder plugs, but I've got time to do that. I would like to collect a few more sticks. But we actually do have quite a few tinder plugs here, don't we? The newspaper is not, the newsprint roll is not weighing me down that badly, but I will do something with that if I need to. Let's look at the meds. We don't need all of these once again. Let's see. I think I was putting the meds somewhere else, wasn't I? And this is the only one of these I've got, so I'm going to keep it on me for the moment. Water purification tablets. A packet of water purification tablets can help prevent dysentery. 1 tablet treats 1 liter out of 0.26 gallons. Oh, okay. 1 liter / 0.26 gallons of non-potable water. Well, that's good to have. I'm not sure I necessarily need to carry it around with me, but let's see. Weighs a little bit over ½ a pound, so that's not terrible. I don't know, I'm undecided. I am pretty decided that this needs to go elsewhere, but... Okay, this is my food table, so I'm just going to go straight to that compartment. Okay, we've got 3 cups of coffee. None of them weigh particularly much, less than ¼ pound. I'm going to drop off some of this tea. Let's see, we've got 2 things of maple syrup. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the 90% one. And I'm going to keep all the soda at the moment. Got a nice thing of peanut butter. It's a little bit heavy at 1.1 pounds, but I don't know, it's pretty nice source of calories if I need it. Don't think I'm going to keep both cans of pork and beans on me. So let's drop this one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we were going to drop some of the herbal tea. I think I'll just keep one box of that on me. Probably don't even need to keep any on me. The label promises restorative benefits and more peaceful rest. Yeah, let's drop all of that for the moment. Again, it's not heavy at all. It's 0.11 pounds. The potatoes we're going to leave in here. Only edible when cooked. And I want some trail food here. Okay, don't need 2 cans of tomato soup. Those are, kind of heavy. 0.55. Okay, let's see, what do we definitely want to keep on us? I like having the peanut butter with me. I can't remember if I can eat just a small portion of it at a time. Let's see where we are. We've got about 1/4 of the food that we need in us, and less than that of water. I'll get to that soon enough. Let's see, what else? You know what? I think I'm going to just try drinking a cup of cold coffee just to see what happens. It's got me up almost to a half in terms of liquid intake. Don't think that there was any caffeine effect from that, which is a shame, but maybe I'm just haven't seen it yet. Don't really want to just drop the cup of coffee. That didn't really seem like the best idea, but oh well. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to have on me. Let's see. The banged up pork and beans has 600 calories. The tomato soup has 300 calories. And they weigh the same, so I'm going to... I'm not sure which I should keep on me, honestly. I think I kind of prefer having the extra calories, but I will most likely have some of this tomato soup sometime. Let's see, the banged up dog food is 500 calories. That's pretty good. Smells bad, but eating it is better than starving, probably. I have no idea what that actually tastes like. Okay, stale granola bar, dry and crunchy. I do kind of know what that tastes like. Let's see. Well, we're down to 66 pounds. I'd like to get it down to 50-something. But that seems like good trail food. It's nice and light. Might not need to keep all this soda on me. Maybe I'll just do one of each. Okay. 64.48. Let's see what else we can drop. Boy, we do have a lot of nice tools here. We still have 0 lantern fuel. I would love to find some of that. And we have a line suitable for fishing. I might give that a try soon. I've got a bum torch, or a burned out torch. Boy, there's not really anything much here that I can drop. I don't have the rifle on me. I can't even quite remember for sure where I left it. Not sure if it was this house or a previous house. I should probably figure that out, but I'm not going to carry it around yet. It's so freaking heavy. And I have yet to feel any need for defense, which is kind of a shame. Do have a whole lot of, well, I've got 12 revolver cartridges. Wouldn't mind finding a revolver. There's got to be, well, there seems likely to be one somewhere within this region. If not, I'll have to track it down somehow. I don't necessarily need to have 3 sewing kits on me, but I also don't. They're only 0.22 pounds, so I don't really feel the need to drop them off yet either. There's got to be more that I can drop. Let's see if I picked up any clothing that I don't particularly need. Alrighty. I don't think we're even able to wear 2 mittens, are we? Let's check on that. Now I can only wear 1 mittens at a time. These are 59%. These are 83%, so let's just switch those on out. And these ragged driving gloves, I'm never going to wear those again if I've got any choice at all, so 10 minutes to harvest, let's do that. We'll have to get more materials, which, because of how much space they actually take up when I lay that kind of thing down, I'm going to keep them on me. Kind of a shame. Wish I had something else for my legs. Let's see. Ah, yes, this. Yeah, that's this ragged down vest, which is pretty good when repaired. At least this one is pretty good. Let's see. I'm tempted to go ahead and repair it. Huh. Okay, well, the crappy windbreaker is not that great. How's about I repair this guy instead of this guy? Well, let me compare the other stats. Okay. 1.3 windproofness, 10% waterproofness, 1% protection. This is on the more repaired one, the 72% one. 0 sprint, and it weighs 110. Let's see. Yeah, and that we're hoping to repair. Okay, 5% of windproofness. I'm just gonna have to go back and forth. Okay, that is definitely better at windbreaking than the other, and I like the idea of actually having sleeves. This is at 93%, though it's only 0.8 degrees worth of warmth. But this is good rain protection, equal normal or other protection. Yeah, okay, I will keep this, and I will think about going ahead and repairing this 72% decent down vest. But I think I might wait until it's, a better time of day to be worrying about that kind of thing, because I don't want to waste any more. Something gave me the benefit of fatigue being reduced, and then it immediately expired. Okay, not sure what caused either of those things to happen. Maybe it's something to do with lightening the load. Let's go ahead and start putting some of these away, and hopefully I can remember what I learned just a few minutes ago. Okay, this is more. Okay, that's my medicine aisle, and this is my food that I don't need to have on me aisle. I like how close together I can put these. Let's see. More soup. Or some soup. Oh, okay. That one I can't put very close together. It's a shame. Darn it, I was hoping that if I sort of staggered it a bit more, I'd be better able to do that, but not so much. Alright, let's see, let's put the maple syrup up there. I'm no longer going to worry about whether or not I need to be carrying it around, because I'm just going to go with whatever decision I made. Let's put some more drinks down here. Some soda. Ooh. You don't like being very close to things, do you? Alright, orange soda. Yeah, come on, I should definitely be able to put these a lot closer together than this. What's wrong with you? Okay, well, here's yet more herbal tea. Maybe I should have just, put all of those somewhere together instead of spreading them around like this. I think I'm gonna try moving those sodas. That's... Okay, that is what I was trying to pick up, so... Why do you have such a huge collision box there? Come on, just go down. That is just silly, how much space these occupy. Okay, come on. Yeah, see, this is nowhere near the amount of space. Look at that, I can get right up beside him. That's lovely. That's potato. Okay, one more herbal tea. Oh, well, now this one is taking up a lot of space for no good reason. Let's try rotating it the other way around. No, that didn't do the trick. Well, now that's odd. The first two went right close together. This one gotta get more than a, well, at least a box width apart. Huh. How strange. Okay. Well, you do you. Not very good for my organizing things neatly bug. And of course the potato isn't going to fit in that nice little space. I wonder if rotating this will help in any way either. Nah, of course not. That would be silly. Just because you could fit something easily in real life doesn't mean you can fit it in the game. Oh well. Alright. Lighten the load with that.
Can you eat trees?
I can see. That's right, I did have more med stuff that I wanted to plonk down. So let's get to plonking over here. Not a ton of it, and let's just double check the food, double check the tools. I think we went through all of those. That we're gonna burn up as soon as we can. The stones I'll keep for now. I'll keep these recycled cans for the moment. Don't think I need to have 2 can openers, but maybe I'm brain farting. I thought that I had recently gotten a can opener, but that I already had one. So I guess I'm mistaken on that. Okay, well, I'm glad I've got one now, or something. It was opening them without the use of a can opener before, without any real trouble. Oh well.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Too much. What did she just say? Darn it, I missed it. It was probably useful information. Okay, let's see. That's right, we were gonna drop some of these. Drop. Keep. Let's see. Yeah, I only need one of these antiseptics on me, I think. I hope. We're gonna keep the worst one. Got, I think that 6 fit in a bottle, and I've got 1 bottle with 4 and 1 bottle with 2. I wish I could combine the 2 of them, but oh well. I don't think it's actually taking up any more weight being in 2 different bottles. Well, it probably should. But anyway. Alright, enough of that. Let's double check and make sure there's nothing desperate that I need to do. Probably I should treat and ink. I should eat and drink, perhaps. Let's see. I think I'll drink a little bit of actual water here, because I don't need 8.28 pounds on me, most likely. Maybe I do, but, doesn't really feel that urgent. Okay, now we've got 6.98 pounds on us. Let's eat a little bit of something. I could eat something off of the table. Let's go ahead and do this carrot. Because I can, I guess. There we go. That's not going to have filled me up too much, but I think I'm going to stop there. And just go ahead and start exploring a little bit while it's still presumably daylight. Yeah, we're about midday right now. Okay, now I am pretty sure I've been over there. I think that is the direction I came in from, but that might just be me being fooled. Where do I want to go next? Let's see. I definitely want to explore. I think I'd kind of like to follow the road just a little bit and see what else there is. Right, yeah, this over here is what I checked out a bit last time. I am interested in going out on that lake and maybe trying to do a little bit of fishing. I'm also interested in making sure that I can hear the wolves. So I'm going to mess with my settings real quick here. And hopefully that doesn't change things too badly. You know, there's actually a pretty good chance that I missed some really interesting stuff in the Quonset hut, but I think that I'm going to put that off until later. I just generically want to make more progress on exploring the whole region. See, I'm pretty sure I've checked out that house back there. And over there is where my sort of base is. And this house over here, I'm pretty sure is the first house that I was able to actually enter. Oh, I wonder what that marking means. I turned up the music a little bit, but I'm not hearing anything at all. I should keep an eye out for wolves. I wonder if this is the type of game where you walk in a crouched manner and you gain more skill with that, but, well, you sure do walk slow, so I'm not going to bother with that. Keeping an eye out for anything moving that is not snow. Don't think I've been up here. What am I seeing over here? It looks interesting. There are tree trunks. I should probably keep an eye on things like, you know, how cold I am, but we're only one arrow down. That's not bad at all. I guess that's just sort of...
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Well, there may be all sorts of interesting stuff up this. I don't want to get lost, but as long as I've got these on my currently left side, that should help me to keep my bearings, at least for a little while. Ooh, some sort of trailer up there. That's interesting. I'm gonna see what else is to be seen over here before I go to that trailer. Is that... That looks like a box of some sort. Maybe it's just... Oh, it's just... stumps. Okay, well, I will pursue that later. I'm gonna go over to this trailer first. It's nice to see more than just those few little houses or cabins near the Quonset hut. If I can find my way right back down over there, but I like this having, or I like having that as a landmark. Let's see. Everything seems to be looking good so far, and I've still got that mysterious blue stuff. I probably should have looked up what that means. And by the way, y'all, if I seem to be ignoring any comments from the previous video, I promise I'm not. I'm recording this immediately after the previous video, so I haven't seen them yet. But I very much appreciate all the comments you guys have left so far, and I've definitely gotten a lot of useful stuff out of it. I'm very glad that y'all know what you're doing in this game, even though I clearly don't.
Here?
But I'm certainly enjoying myself. I should probably make the sound from this game go through my headset instead of my speakers. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need this old bedroll. I've got a good one as far as I know, and Might as well just build up our stash of herbal tea. Search plastic container. Sounds like fun.
I think I can use this.
Moldy chocolate bar. Newsprint. Okay. Backpack. Banged up pineapple peaches. Yeah, there's not really much in here, but I'm still glad to have found a new spot to check. Okay, we came in from there, meaning I haven't checked any of those yet. Did I already check these drawers? It looks like I did, or they were already empty. Okay, just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything here. Let us search this.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Decent running shoes. Yeah, better than running around barefoot, but not much, so I will... Oh yeah, I don't think I harvested the previous shoes that I wasn't going to keep. Well, not going to do that right this second, but I am going to do it as soon as I'm, done exploring in the daylight. This is me just checking real quick underneath these beds. We're not quite to the end of this yet. Okay, we've checked that. And there's nothing underneath this bed. There's some nice reclaimed wood, though. And that's the pillow. Work pants. Okay, at least I've got 2 pairs of pants now. That's lovely. Let's get you on immediately. Yes. 2.2F. That's great. And it's got a little bit of windproofness, a little bit of waterproofness, 8% protection. That's pretty good. It's going to slow me down by 3%, but that's not terrible. And it's 84% quality. That is definitely decent. That's also definitely heavy at 3.3 pounds. Let's take a quick look at what shoe options we've got here, because I really don't want to be weighed down by stuff that I'm never going to use. Oh boy, I wonder how long these take to harvest real quick. Ooh, 1 hour and 15 minutes, and that's definitely saying harvest, so no thank you, we're not doing that right now. Might do that when it gets dark or something. See if these new leather shoes are just as bad as that. Yeah, time for harvest, 1 hour 15. Oof, nasty. Yeah, definitely not a job for right now. But we're getting a lot of decent reclaimed wood. And some Summit soda. I'm still doing fine with water at the moment, though, so... Let's see what else can be found, if anything. I believe I could pull this chair apart and have yet more reclaimed wood, but I don't feel any desperate need for it. I think that might be about it for this place. I wasn't really expecting a ton of loot out of a place this small, but you never know. There might have been something really good in there. Okay, let's see. Now we came from down there, according to my footprints. Is there likely to be anything else up here? And also, is this a good spot to do some mapping? I'm gonna make my way over here. Please don't sprain anything. I don't really need that. Okay. Oh, I don't have any charcoal. Guess I used up the one that I had. Ooh. Well, that's a shame. Search for acorns. I had no idea I could do that. Nice. Cool. That sounds, well, it does not at all sound tasty. Acorns taste absolutely terrible. They got way too much tannin in them. But, sounds like something that's great for survival when you don't have to actually do it yourself. So I like that part. Yes, more acorns, please. Alright. I guess that's an oak tree. Cool. I had no idea that was a thing. I wonder if it's new in this latest update or if it's always been there and I just never noticed it before, because when it comes to watching streams of this, what I'm actually doing is listening to streams of this. meaning, 99% of the time I don't see what's going on the screen, so unless they specifically mention acorns and it specifically happens to stick in my head, then I never have a clue that that's what they're doing. So they might have been doing it this whole time and I just never noticed. But y'all please let me know in the comments if that's a new thing, because I like it. Unfortunately, though, let's see how long this would take. Breakdown, 10 minutes. Yeah, sure, why not? Can always use more sticks, at least at the moment. But anyway, that is reminding me of a science, well, I don't think it was actually a science fair, but maybe it was. Anyway, a project I did as a child where we had just read, now I can't remember the name of it. I might look that up real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. We had just read the book My Side of the Mountain, which is about a child, say around 10 years old, who decides to go live in the woods and live off the land, and, has various adventures in doing so. And we were supposed to do something survivally like that, or, make some attempt at something. I don't know, I can't remember any of the details because this was a pretty long time ago. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly how long ago, but I am indeed, the age where you don't tell people anymore. If you get my drift. I still will explore up there some more, but not this trip. Let's see what time it is, and oh my, I'm hungry. Yeah, it's getting on towards not daylight. Let's go ahead and eat something here. We should have plenty of stuff to be munching on here. I'll go ahead and eat this moldy chocolate bar. What could possibly go wrong with that? It's chocolate and nuts. And let's go with the stale granola bar, too. 300 calories. I forgot to notice what the stale other thing, or moldy, or whatever it was. I forgot to notice how many calories that had, but we're doing okay for now on food. We can do more later. Well, anyway, back to the acorn story. What I decided to do was make acorn flour, which is mentioned in the book, presumably. And so I collected a whole bunch of acorns because I, lived out in a rural area, so that was pretty easy. And, I collected just absolutely tons of the stuff. And then the next step was to boil these acorns before I was going to, I guess, dry them out in some fashion. And oh my goodness, it was a horrible mistake to boil that stuff, because when I boiled it, what came out of the acorns was a whole bunch of, I don't know if they were maggots or something, but they sure enough looked like maggots. They were utterly disgusting. I remember looking it up much later and finding out what they were. They were some kind of weevil of some sort. But I've got a pretty strong stomach for that kind of thing, and I didn't actually lose anything thereby. But I did stop on that project, and when I explained that to my teacher, she was very understanding about it. So that very much put me off of the whole eating acorns idea. I'm going to see if I can pry bar this. Now let's see if there's actually anything in it. Well, there's a new chocolate bar. Woohoo! Decent ski gloves. I'm going to have to check those out. Let's see if there's anything else interesting up in here. Probably not in the back seat. Let's go get in the front. All right. Oh, a flare. That sounds good.
This'll come in handy.
Search that glove box. I see some wood matches. That sounds good. I'm still not quite sure why those were supposed to be superior. I'm sure that they had a good reason for being superior. It might just be that they burned a little bit longer, but with being, long and wooden, it seems legit to me. I'm gonna keep my eye. Why on earth was that a sprained wrist? I keep wanting to say sprained wrist, which is, it very much wants to come out of my mouth. I'm gonna pick up a few stones, and I might actually try aiming at a rabbit if I see a rabbit. and then gasp, I might actually try killing said rabbit. Okay, well, oh boy, the temperature is nice. It's neither going up nor going down, which is pretty impressive. Given that it's, what o'clock? Ooh, it's getting pretty late. Maybe I should go back. I'm very much tempted to just keep going, though. I think I've got it. I don't think I'm going to pick up any more stones at the moment. But I think I do have enough food and drink to last me, and I can presumably make a fire. And I'm probably not too far away from something that I can stay warm in if it turns all blizzardy, so I might just keep going for a little while and stay up all night. Because I don't really need to save
I
yet.
could eat anything.
Oh, apparently I'm hungry again. Let me double check and make sure that I'm right about that whole thing where I actually do have enough food to be getting on with here. I probably don't need a whole lot more sticks, and hey, I've got this Noob chocolate bar, so I'm not too worried. Let's see. Let's eat some nice banged up Pinnacle peaches here. That's 450 calories. And I'm opening it, presumably with my surprisingly new can opener. Alright, how's that settled my belly? Yeah, well, we've got a decent amount for a while. And we're well fed, so that's fine. I've managed to prevent starvation for 72 consecutive hours. I'm full of energy and can carry more gear. Maybe that's that plus sign. I'm also better able to face the physical trials ahead. My condition is increased as a result. That must be that blue point. Ugh. Yeah, that blue plus sign that I was being mildly puzzled by. Fur limb. Well, that's my first time seeing one of those. Alright. Gonna just take a quick glance over here at whatever's going on the lake. I wonder what these are here. Sort of right in the center of the screen. They're awfully repetitive. Ooh, that's awfully trunk-like. They're very repetitive as though they mean something, but this one is different from these two. Interesting. Well, I'll go investigate that pretty soon. I'm still weirdly nervous about walking out on the ice, but I think once I get over to that, I will check it out and see what's going on with that. I'm going to continue to try to remind myself that I need to keep an eye out for wolves. Even if I am on the second easiest difficulty, they can still get me. And probably will at some point, kinda soon. I'm honestly very surprised that I'm still alive in this game. Trying to get a little better look at what those are. I wish I could put a name to them. I'm just not educated enough when it comes to things that you might see in the middle of a frozen lake and or coastline. Doesn't seem like they're likely to have lantern fuel though, which is kind of a shame, because I would love to find me some of those and maybe some, I don't know, axes, hammers, all sorts of useful tools that I'm sure exist. Well, boy, if those could, okay, I guess this is something to do with the logging based on the number of logs I see out there. I'm thinking that once I get a little bit closer to those logs, I'm not going to have to be worrying too much about falling through the water, but ooh, I see buildings. They might have all sorts of interesting stuff in them. Probably shouldn't try actually climbing on these logs. That sounds very slippery and ankle breaky. Yes, sprain risk, log sort. Okay, ooh, bunnies. Oh, what was I talking about? Let's see. Yeah, oh, darn it, I can't even remember off the top of my head where to get me a weapon. Okay. Come back, bunnies, and allow me to try to kill you, because I haven't tried that yet. Okay, so that's how you do the aiming. that at that. Okay, well, hey, at least I figured out how to work that. Now I'm gonna, I guess, holster it. All right. Well, hey, cool. Yeah, I think you're safe for me for now. I'm more interested in what I might find out here at the moment. Well, I've not really seen anything lootable out here now that I'm looking at it. And walk around just a little bit. I'm still weirdly warm. Maybe it's those new pants that I got. They must make a bigger difference than I was expecting. Not hearing any cracks. I take that back. Maybe I did hear a little bit of a crack. Well, I mean, there is all this extremely heavy looking wood on here, so I probably shouldn't be all that surprised. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and check out this trailer and maybe try to find an easier spot to get up on the bank. Okay, we've got at least one trailer. We've got at least one. Well, I'm not even sure if this is something I can get into. Let's get a little closer and find out. Well, that looks like something you should be able to remove things from. Now that's... Ooh, I don't know if I can actually get in there. Not seeing any way to do it. That's a shame. Yeah, but anyway, it's good to know that this is where rabbits live. Is there anything at all that I can loot over here? Doesn't seem like it. At least we got this going for us. And sticks to boot. And I do need to remember to check outside of all of these places. Okay, a harvest burdock root. I don't know what that is, but if I can harvest it, I will. Alright. Well, good for us. We have harvested burdock root. I do need to learn to actually, live off the land out here. And I'm gonna just, maybe not boil those acorns. And although, I mean, I'm sure that those bugs, whatever they were really great protein. I just don't really have any desire to eat the bugs as it happens. I did do that when I was a missionary kid, but, that's not my current reality. When you're a kid, you're a little bit more liable to be daring and eat weird things than when you're a something mumble-year-old. And we got a ski jacket.
Nobody needs this
that's
anymore.
Probably better. Oh, and now I've got a sprain risk. Maybe I should just drop some of those shoes that I definitely won't be keeping off in here. And I can always just, come here and harvest them sometime in the future when I need something. Yeah. Let's just drop off some shoes over here near the old bedroll. Yeah, we're getting a little bit weighty there. Okay, these I will drop. And these, and these. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna, first of all, make sure that I've looted everything in here. I'm thinking this is probably where I'm gonna spend the night, but I'm also probably gonna do a few chores before I do that. Let's check and see what time of the day it is. Yeah, it's getting on towards night. Let's go ahead and fit it. Ooh, a green flare sounds good. I'm not sure, but I think that they're better than the normal red flares. I think it's something to do with they last longer or in some fashion stronger. Let's go ahead and grab whatever we can here. More pork and beans. Yes, sprain risk. I actually pronounced it correctly that time. Is there anything hiding in here? I can't quite tell. Sure would love an axe or something so that I can take those apart. Okay, here are some sports socks.
This stuff will come in handy.
They're kind of crappy, but might as well do something with those one way or the other. You know what? Maybe I'll just go ahead and do some time-consuming harvesting while we're in here. I don't think I needed light in order to harvest things. So, is that... Yes, a revolver cartridge. Okay, that's good. Sure would love to have a revolver to go with it. Doesn't seem like it would be that terribly hard. But we might be about done with the looting in here. Now let's see. We are getting hungry, and we do have at least some food, enough food to spend more time exploring. Let's see. We're gonna have some lovely dog food for 500 calories.
I could eat anything
Energy
right
bar
now.
also for 500 calories. I wonder if the dog food is better when hot in some fashion. Didn't really say anything about it. That doesn't mean that it's not a thing. See, I think I'm gonna go ahead and overeat just a tiny bit. Okay, 300 calories worth and 500 calories worth. That should tide me over for a while. Let's see. I should probably be, thinking in terms of what we can, or what's weighing us down. Let's get some soda. The water's kind of weighing me down. Darn it, I still need to figure out which weighs me down more. They should, in theory, be about the same. Let's see. You know what? I think this is supposed to be Mountain Dew, which means that those would be extremely caffeinated, which makes it just absolutely spectacularly wonderful to drink before bedtime. Much like the whole, drink a whole bunch of water before bedtime is a wonderful idea in game and a pretty terrible one in real life. So, oh well. Oh, I am right. I am exactly 77.13 I am carrying, and 77.13 is what I can carry. And yet they are both in red. Okay. That's a little unfair. Well, anyway, I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I am going to worry about is lightening the load. Let's see what all we can tend to. Want to repair this. And I think I might need sunlight to do that, so let's go ahead and do it right now. Okay, repair, 45 minutes. That might take me right to the end. My sewing kit is at 65%, but I think it's only 5% per try. Did that work? Oh, it didn't. I think that might be my first fail. All right, well, let's keep going then. I've still got plenty of cloth on me. All right, well, that time it worked. It's up to 70%. Let's see how good it is now. Let's get over here to the clothing section. I'm going to be wearing it either way, most likely. Okay, yeah, that's 2.5 degrees. Excellent. Not as windproof and not as waterproof, but better defense. It's still, 2.5 degrees worth of windproofness, so that's not utterly terrible. It's going to slow me down by 2% when I'm sprinting. Let's see, it's not in quite as good condition as what I'm wearing right now. I'm kind of interested in repairing it even more. Maybe I could actually get this windproofness up a little bit. Let's give it a shot. I should have plenty of cloth and I've got enough sewing kit remaining. Did that work? Oh, nope, it failed. Well, I'll just keep going because I can. And because of, all right, I can't repair in the dark. Yeah. What I can do, however, is do some harvesting of various things that I do or do not need. Let's get you over here. Don't need this. Let's see, we're going to harvest you. I'm still not 100% sure if using skills like just the simple fact that I am trying to repair something, I'm not sure if that trains my skills. I'm leaning towards thinking that it does, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I hope that was the right thing for me to tear down. Okay, yeah, we do still have the proper things here. Can't repair them anymore, but okay, I think maybe I will go ahead and break down those other shoes if I can find them. I think they were near me when it became dark. I'll see if I can pick them up. I probably should have picked them up while it was still daylight. But I'm also pretty sure that in such a small place I will be able to find them and also the bed. Let's see, shelf, cloth. Let's go ahead and grab that. What else have we got here? You know what? I might sacrifice a batch. Oh, let's see. All right, well, there's the bed. That's good to know. I thought that I left, well, let's see. I'm pretty sure I left those shoes piled up in a corner, possibly over here. See if I can locate them just a little bit. Well, not yet, I can't. Derp to derp. Fishing around in the dark. I think that was a bed. Yeah, that was a bed. I think I will sacrifice a cheapo match. That's not what I meant to do. You know what? Maybe I should do the fire thing. But I don't really... Yeah, I don't think I really need to do that. I just need to see where I'm at. About 45 of these matches. Okay, yeah, here's where the shoes are. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pick them up. And we will... Yep, alright, that lasted just long enough. And I'll stay here right by the bed. And I will harvest me some shoes. Don't want to repair them. They are... There's no way to repair them enough for me to want to wear them. Apparently I'm hungry again already. Huh. Let's see. Oh no, I'm thirsty. Okay, let's deal with that one then. Alrighty, go ahead and do some more of this. Just have to find me another turlet. And or figure out that whole melting snow thing. Now I think that probably did fill me up all the way on water. Yep, it did. I'm okay without any food for a while. And I would like to keep this going. So let's see how long we can go with this. Should be relatively easy to get some nice numbers on that, on this difficulty level. And actually, while this is just staring me in the face, I'm going to go ahead and eat that. Okay, let's get back over to tearing up some shoes. And I had completely forgotten, when I harvest... Oh, it's not giving me the option of using something other than my... Okay, well, I was going to be smart and, tear it apart without my hands. Let me do that one more time. And because yeah, it's not giving me an option for using my hands. I think I did find that for something, and well, maybe it's stuff like, tearing up sticks or other things, but I am trying very hard to remember to do that because I like the idea of not using up my knife. But okay, we've got decent work boots, we've got decent work pants, got new jeans, new thermal underwear, decent hockey jersey, neither new nor decent nor... Oh, but it's at 99%, so that seems fine to me. This one's at 74%. I'll eventually do something to that, but it didn't seem super urgent. And I do plan to repair this up, the decent down vest, which is at 71% right now. It needs to go up a little bit more to make me a little bit more happy. Let's see. We've got this somewhat repaired. Yeah, the worn ski jacket is at 70% right now. And it's still only 2.5 degrees worth of windproofness, which again, I think I might be willing to make that sacrifice for the warmth. But it's also been weirdly warm outside, so maybe just, various other things that I'm wearing are keeping me nice and warm. I'm going to keep that on me, but not quite swap it out yet, I think. But I think I will go ahead and drop the 32% ragged down vest. I'll just sort of try to keep in my mind that I did drop it somewhere and can find it again in theory. But I did just basically want to lighten the load that little bit. I'm at 74 pounds out of 58. Oof. Yeah, no wonder that's in red. Okay. Well, apparently I'm very tired by now. That does make sense. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's see. I think I'm doing good enough. Well, I think I might do just a little bit more liquid. It will tell me whether or not I've got enough food in me as I'm planning to sleep. Let's go ahead and drink this. It doesn't tell you about whether or not you're going to need more water. But anyway, let's see what happens and see how many calories it thinks I'm going to need. And again, boy, it's getting awfully close to dawn. I stayed up all night. I might just need like 6 hours well, no, let's see. Yeah, 6 hours might be enough. All right, well, here's hoping. And here's saving the game, so that means that's going to have to be it for this episode, but I will see y'all again in the next one, and y'all please keep the comments coming. Ooh, and we are hydrated, and we are healed, and we are everything else, and suddenly holding some matches for some reason. But anyway, if y'all are enjoying this particular adventure of watching the noob make her way through the long dark, then please keep those comments coming. I'll read and answer as soon as I can. And I'll try to keep y'all updated on when new videos are coming out on X. Twitter X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Some kind of words. There should be a link to that in the description down below, and please be sure to hit that like and subscribe while you're down there. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!